In a game like Volleyball Legends, the style you choose can make or break your gameplay. While some styles are decent for beginners, others are far superior and will give you a huge advantage as you progress. If you want to dominate matches and become the best player, choosing the right style is crucial. That's why in today's video, we're breaking down every style in Volleyball Legends, ranking them from the worst to the absolute best in our official tier list. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe. Our goal is 100 likes, and it really helps support the channel. Also, let me know in the comments what style you think is the best or which one you use the most. Now, let's get into the Volleyball Legends style tier list. D tier, the worst styles in Volleyball Legends. D tier styles are the weakest in the game, offering little to no advantage in competitive matches. These styles may seem decent for absolute beginners, but as soon as you go up against stronger opponents, their flaws become painfully obvious. They are either too slow, too inconsistent, or lack any real advantage compared to other styles. The only reason to use them is if you're completely out of spins or just practicing the fundamentals of the game. High Ba, for example, has great jump height, which might seem useful at first, but that small advantage is overshadowed by its poor serving ability. Serving is one of the most important aspects of the game, and if your style can't even get that right, you'll struggle to keep up with better players. Even its bump, set, and receive stats are only decent at best, making it one of the least effective styles overall. Shugawaru is another style that sounds good on paper. It has strong setting and spiking capabilities, and while that's important, its horrible speed and unreliable bumping make it a liability. Volleyball is a fast-paced game, and if you can't move quickly or control the ball properly, you're going to have a hard time keeping up with better players. No matter how well you can spike, being slow and inconsistent will always hold you back. Then there's Tanoko, which is known for its powerful spike. While that might make it appealing, its extreme lack of speed makes it nearly unplayable in competitive matches. It's not great at setting, meaning you can't effectively support your teammates, and while its blocking and bumping are decent, it's simply not enough to make up for its sluggishness. Overall, these styles fail to keep up with the demands of high-level play. They either lack speed, struggle with accuracy, or don't provide enough versatility to make them worth using. If you're using one of these, it's best to switch to something better as soon as possible, because you're only making the game harder for yourself by sticking with them. C tier, decent but outclassed styles. C tier styles are usable, but don't offer much beyond the basics. They can work well for beginners, but as you improve, you'll quickly realize their limitations. These styles either lack standout strengths or have major weaknesses that make them ineffective at higher levels. While they're better than D tier styles, they should be replaced as soon as you get access to stronger options. Ojiri is a solid choice for beginners because of its reliable bump, jump, and serve stats. If you're still learning the game, these qualities can help you get comfortable with the mechanics. However, the moment you start playing more competitively, you'll realize that its weak setting and spiking ability make it hard to keep up. Since setting and spiking are key parts of offensive play, having a style that lacks in both makes it difficult to score points efficiently. Kido is another beginner-friendly style, with high bump, dive, and speed stats. It's a good choice for defensive players who focus on keeping the ball in play and reacting quickly. However, its poor setting and serving stats hold it back from being a truly effective style. Serving is a core skill in volleyball, and if your style can't deliver strong, accurate serves, you're automatically at a disadvantage. Additionally, weak setting ability means you won't be able to properly support your teammates, which becomes a bigger issue as the competition gets tougher. Hinoto is a balanced style, meaning its stats are evenly distributed across all areas. On the surface, this sounds like a good thing, but the problem is that it doesn't excel in anything. While it can perform every role decently, it never truly stands out in any aspect. In a game where specialization can give you a competitive edge, a style that's just average in everything will always fall behind styles that excel in specific areas. Yamaguchi is a solid defensive style, with high jump, bump, and serve stats, plus decent dive capabilities. This makes it a great option for defensive players who want to focus on keeping the ball in play and reacting to attacks. However, its poor setting and spiking ability make it a bad choice for players who want to be more aggressive. Since spiking and setting are crucial in competitive matches, Yamaguchi ends up feeling one-dimensional, great for keeping rallies going, but not as effective when it comes to actually scoring points. B-tier, solid choices for casual play. B-tier styles are a noticeable step up from C-tier, offering stronger stats and more specialized advantages that can help in different situations. While they aren't the absolute best, they are solid choices for farming yen and performing well in standard casual matches. These styles have clear strengths that make them viable, but they also come with flaws that prevent them from being top tier. Tsukishima is a strong defensive choice, mainly due to its exceptional jump stat. This makes it great for blocking and setting, giving you an advantage when controlling the net. If you enjoy a more defensive playstyle, this style can be very effective. However, its extremely slow movement speed is a major drawback. In a game where quick reactions and positioning are key, a slow style can often leave you struggling to keep up with faster-paced plays. Azumina is a legendary style, and it shows in its high stats for jumping, serving, and spiking. This makes it a strong offensive option, especially for players who like to score points aggressively. With a powerful jump and spike, you can set up and finish plays effectively. However, its poor setting stats make it unreliable when it comes to team coordination. If you're looking for a style that lets you take control of the game with strong offensive plays, Azumina is a good pick, but it's not the best if you prefer a more team-oriented role. Iwazini is a well-balanced style that offers high jump and spike attributes, making it a great choice for offensive players. It also has decent block, speed, and set capabilities, allowing it to be flexible in different situations. However, its weakness lies in diving and bumping, meaning it's not the best for defensive plays. If you're looking for a style that lets you play aggressively while still having some defensive flexibility, Iwazini is a solid mid-tier choice. A-tier, elite styles for competitive play. A-tier styles are among the strongest in the game, offering excellent stats that make them perfect for high-level and ranked matches. If you're aiming to dominate in pro servers, these styles will give you a major advantage over lower-tier options. While they aren't quite S-tier, they are still incredibly powerful and should be used whenever possible. Kuzi. Kuzi is a legendary style known for its complete jump stat and extremely high bump, serve, spike, and block stats. It excels in both offensive and defensive situations, making it one of the most well-rounded styles in the game. However, its low speed means that you'll need to focus on positioning and reaction time to compensate. Despite this, Kuzi remains one of the best styles for players who want an all-around powerhouse. Sanu. Sanu is a secret style with a maxed-out block and spike stat, making it a dominant force at the net. Its high ratings in jump, dive, set, and bump allow for strong defensive plays, making it ideal for both spikers and setters. The only drawback is its very low speed, which can make it difficult to keep up with fast-paced matches. However, if you position yourself correctly, Sanu is an incredible choice for ranked play. Nikaneo. Nikaneo is a defensive powerhouse, with maxed-out bump and dive stats. It also has solid speed and decent jump attributes, making it great for receiving and controlling the ball. However, it lacks strong serving ability, which can make it harder to take control of the game from the start. Despite this, Nikaneo is one of the best defensive styles available. Yabu. Yabu is a legendary style built for speed and mobility, with maxed-out jump and speed stats. It also features high block, bump, and dive ratings, making it an excellent all-around option. However, its poor serving ability can be a drawback. Still, if you want a fast, aggressive playstyle, Yabu is one of the best choices available. Yomamute. Yomamute is another legendary style that offers a complete bump stat, along with high dive and spike ratings. This makes it a strong defensive option that can also contribute to offense. It doesn't have many weaknesses, making it a solid pick for a variety of playstyles. Sagafura. Sagafura is perfect for players who prioritize speed and agility, featuring maxed out speed and bump stats. It also has high dive and set capabilities, making it great for keeping plays alive and setting up teammates. However, it struggles in serving and spiking scenarios, meaning it's better suited for supportive roles rather than aggressive offense. Yukishima. Yukishima is a legendary offensive style, featuring maxed out jump and spike stats. It also has very high block and dive numbers, making it a strong choice for players who like to dominate the net. However, its low bump ability makes it less reliable for defense. If you're an aggressive player, Yukishima is one of the best attacking styles available. S tier, the absolute best styles in Volleyball Legends. If you're looking for the strongest styles in the game, S tier is where you'll find them. These styles are so powerful that they can fit into any playstyle and give you a huge advantage over the competition. Whether you prefer offense, defense, or setting up plays, these styles offer exceptional stats across the board. If you get your hands on an S-tier style, stick with it. These are the ones that dominate ranked matches. Kagyomo, Godly. Kagyomo is one of the most complete styles in the game, with a perfect set stat and incredibly high block, jump, dive, speed, and serve stats. This makes it one of the most versatile styles, excelling in both offense and defense. Whether you're setting up plays, blocking opponents, or making fast reactions, Kagyomo gives you the tools to control the game. Bakuto, Godly. Bakuto is a powerhouse style built for both smashing and defense. It features a maxed out block, jump, and spike stat, making it an ideal pick for aggressive players who want to control the game through powerful spikes and solid defense. Additionally, it has high bump and serve stats, ensuring that it's not just an offensive force, but also a reliable defensive option. If you want to dominate the court, Bakuto is one of the best styles to use. Oigawa, Godly. Oigawa is the perfect blend of defensive and setting capabilities. It has a maxed out jump and serve stat, meaning you can deliver powerful serves while staying highly mobile. On top of that, it has very high block and set capabilities, making it ideal for players who like to control the tempo of the match. Whether you want to set up perfect plays for your team or focus on defensive positioning, Oigawa is one of the most well-rounded styles in Volleyball Legends.